Hello and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I decided to do something today that I had actually done for my own. I had previously done this reading for my own personal, interest. And I decided to actually make a video and post it online for all those people who are interested. As we all know, the famous case of Suzanne Morphew, and we have also come to find out that her husband Barry Lee Morphew has been arrested. It's very unfortunate. There are so many such cases, and it just boggles my mind. I don't even know what to say. It's very saddening. It's very, oh my God, I'm kind of overcome with a little bit of emotion. It's very sad, it's very unfortunate. And in almost all of these cases, there were signs before that, individuals tended to not take into account or ignore, or they look the other way. And I wish, we pay more attention to such signs and be able to help those who are in need. And all these domestic violence type of cases could almost all the time be, avoided or nipped at the bud before it got really serious. But for whatever reason, we've lost quite a few people due to domestic violence, men, women, kids, that sort of thing. So I did a little bit of numerology. I have Barry Morphew's birthday I was able to get. He was born on October 17th, 1967. And Suzanne's, I know she was born on May 1970, but I don't know the exact date. I did the numerology based on Barry Lee Morphew's full name, and he came up to, let me see, Morphew 4. Okay, and Suzanne's, I just did Suzanne Morphew because I don't know what her middle name is either. So I just, so we won't even take that into consideration, because unless I have her complete date of birth, I have her as May 1970, but I don't know what date exactly in May she was born on. And then I don't know what her middle name is. Of course, it's thundering here, but anyway, let's get on with this reading. I am going to ask my spirit guides for some guidance with regards to Barry Lee Morphew. And if it goes north to south, it means a yes. And if it goes east to west, it's a no. And anything in between diagonal, it is a maybe. Okay, so let's get started. So Spirit guys, show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please. My question is, did Barry Morphew kill Suzanne? Please be clear. Did Barry Morphew kill Suzanne? Thank you. My next question is, will he be found guilty of this murder? Please be clear. Will Barry Morphew be found guilty of murdering Suzanne? Thank you. Did Barry Morphew have anyone help him in this murder? Thank you. Was it a female friend of Barry Morphew who helped him? Was it a female friend of Barry Morphew who helped him? Thank you. Oh my God, you guys, that's a bit scary, isn't it? Because it very clearly showed, even before I completed the sentence, I know I was thinking about it in my head. But when I said, did a female friend of Barry Morphew help him in this murder? Even before I finished saying the words, it was like, yes. And these are the exact same confirmations I got when I did the pendulum, you know, a couple, 2-3 weeks ago, when this whole case kind of blew up a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, I want to know what's going on over here. And it was just unbelievable to me how accurate these forms of divinations are. So having said that, I'm going to get out a tarot, because this is a bit of a dark reading. I know it's very unfortunate, but I know a lot of people have put out their readings, and you know what, each to his own. Everybody has their opinions. It's just the messages that I get, like every other tarot reader or numerologist or astrologist. I'm not in any way saying somebody else's reading is incorrect or whatever. I mean, I don't know. None of us know until it actually completely comes to a completion, right? So one thing I have to say though, before I even get on with this reading, I used another deck I have over here. It's the Fantod pack, and I was just playing around with it, and I said, you know what, I'm going to ask. This is also a slightly darker deck. I love it, but the images I keep getting, and I've written it down in my notes here. Where can I find my notes here? The images I keep getting was, let me show you those cards, okay? Let me show you those cards. I got the Sea, the Stones, where's that other one? Okay. These are the three cards I kept getting. Okay, let me try and hold them up for you guys. Okay, and I'm going to read from the book what the stones signify, what this one signifies. Where is it? I have to see. Let me see. Hang on, guys. I should have had it all bookmarked, but clearly I wasn't going to share, you know, this, but then I decided, where is the stones? It says a forged letter, paralysis, evil communications, estrangement, a sudden affliction, strife, a distasteful duty, misconstruction. That's what it says for stones. Now for the Sea, it says, I just had it. It says an accident in an elevator, lurching sickness, cracks, false affection, vapors, a secret enemy, misdirection, estrangement. Okay, now for the figure, this not the ancestor, that's not the ancestor, the effigy, right? It says a sexual problem, assailed honor, unpleasant secrets, amnesia, broken hopes, misalliance, rashness, clouded mentality, abrasions, financial losses, an accident in a stadium. Well, let's just say an accident. So all of these three cards, to me, it kept popping up no matter how many times I did that, and it kind of reiterated the fact, or kind of, and I had combined it with my other cards that I did for the use for readings, that definitely, I mean, I have a feeling that Suzanne probably found out something about Barry, and or whatever his plans were, or his shenanigans, and I feel like she found something at home in a wallet or something, and that kind of got her antennae up. And I think, actually, let me rephrase that. I'm pretty sure Suzanne knew something terrible was going to happen to her. I think Suzanne instinctively knew that Barry wanted her out of the equation, but she was too afraid, and she didn't know how to go about extracting herself from that situation. That's what I say. So let's get some Seven of Swords, show me please, Barry Morphew, Suzanne. Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Magician. I'm going to take this one because whatever that is, and this is the Ten of Pentacles. So it definitely shows that there was some strife, there was some, you know, argument, fight, you know, in the traditional tarot, as we all know. I'm just going to move this deck here. I'm not using that just now. So let's just keep that there. Hang on one second. There. Definitely, you know, without a doubt, Seven of Swords is all about, you know, betrayal, dishonesty, running away, fighting, you know, animosity, and, you know, that sort of stuff. And then we have the Nine of Cups, right? So we are like, okay, this is about abundance, good health, and whatever. But what were they fighting about? I have a feeling that they were definitely, they definitely had some disagreements or arguments. And I think it was something to do with the way the relationship was going, because Cups is an emotional thing, and Nine basically is you're almost at the end of the tunnel, coming to a completion, or coming to that point of stability, or whatever that may be, right? You're almost at the end of completing, so you're almost there type of a situation. So I feel like it was more about their relationship, and they must have had some disagreements, or, you know, that sort of thing. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, right? It's about a new path, you know, or a job, raising money, or a new news, or something new. So maybe let me show you the cards, and I'll tell you. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, right? What is the Knight of Pentacles about? It's hard work and patience and that sort of thing, right? And then we have the Magician. The Magician is deeply masculine, is powerful, is energy, the ability to summon new ideas, the ability to create new ideas, right? And also it's about, you look at the Magician card, it pretty much has all of the elements. It has the Pentacles, the Swords, the Cups, and fire. It has all of it. So the Magician basically is somebody who can summon up or drum up all of these energies, and who has control, who can control all of those energies. And then for the final card, we have the Ten of Cups, right? I'm sorry, the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is all about a legacy, retirement, inheritance, that sort of thing. So definitely I feel this whole thing with their, you know, Suzanne's, I have to be careful. I definitely feel she was murdered, but, you know, until, you know, the courts come out and say that, we can't assume that, right? But I'm going to go with my instincts, and I feel she was definitely murdered. And it was definitely all about money, and it was all about, the assets and the legacies. I feel that Suzanne might have discussed at some point in time, it may not have been right now, maybe it was a year and a half or 2 years ago, she could possibly have discussed kind of sort of separation, like a soft separation, if you will, a trial separation, I'm sorry, with Barry, but not in those, she probably didn't use those precise words. She must have said, you know, I need a break, I want to go out and stay with my sister or my brother or my friends or whatever, and then we'll see how it goes, or we'll talk when I get back, type of thing. And I don't think he kind of really was for that, because he knew that if she did go on that path, and if she did go and spend some time away from him or whatever and stay with whoever she wanted to stay with, that his worry was when she comes back, she is definitely going to say, I want a divorce. That was his concern. But on the other hand, I feel that Suzanne was so scared of this guy that she was afraid to, she didn't know how to extract herself from the situation. She knew something was going to go down, and she knew it was not going to be good. She knew she was going to get hurt, but she didn't know how to extract herself from the situation in such a way that, like, she wouldn't wake up the bear. You know, that sort of thing. Oh, my allergies. So I'm, and definitely I think, since we have the Cups energy, we have the Pentacles, I feel that there is definitely something to do with finances, long term. You know, this is all about legacy and that sort of stuff, right? Something to do with that. And oh my God, hold on, guys. Why is my nose being so? Ooh. Excuse me. I definitely feel that something was, I feel like he wanted to have the cake and eat it too. And I also feel like as much as he was a controlling person, because he is very dominating, he is very controlling, he feels like he is a magician, he feels like he has this power and he is the magician, he can make or break anything or anybody. It's that false sense of bravado, that false sense of power and egotism and all that stuff. I feel that he wanted to have, in his mind, he felt that, okay, I've accomplished all of this. I have this nice family, these kids, this wife, trophy wife, whatever. I'm bored now. I want to do something else. And he must have been definitely looking around. Absolutely, I feel like he was looking around. And I feel like for sure that he wanted to start off with somebody else, start anew, start fresh. And he was worried that if Suzanne came and asked for a divorce, he was going to lose a lot of funds, which would have affected this legacy. Okay, she was going to get a lot of money in alimony or child support or whatever that stuff is, and he did not want to part. He did not want to part with this money. Now, if you look at this Nine of Cups, you see there are two keys over here. You see that? Two keys. Okay, so I'm going to say that he definitely was trying to lock up assets and funds from Suzanne such that she couldn't lay claim to it. And he was trying to keep things under lock and key, and definitely siphoned off funds and trying to keep things under lock and key. And he was trying to keep things locked away such that Suzanne could not have access to that. Lot of strife, lot of look at that. You see that? A lot of fight. But one thing I haven't been able to kind of really get any information on, I have asked this question, is whether he had, actually, you know what? I'm going to ask this question right now so that I will draw the card. Okay, let's move that. Spirit guides. Okay. My question is, was Barry planning on filing bankruptcy? Was Barry planning on filing bankruptcy? Please be clear. Was Barry planning on filing bankruptcy? Thank you. Thank you. So I definitely feel, that was another question, I feel like he was definitely planning on filing for bankruptcy, and he was planning on locking away a lot of funds, moving around stuff and locking funds away so that she couldn't get access to it. So let's get some clarifiers. I'm going to also let me move this aside. I don't know, let me get this. Okay, let's move that out of the way. I'm using a completely different deck. And I'm going to ask my spirit guides please show me if Suzanne knew that Barry was having an affair. Was Barry having an affair, and did Suzanne know about it? Was Barry having an affair, and did Suzanne know about it? So let's look at it. That's 10 of Cups, and it was in the upright. Okay, so it was in the reverse. So let's look at what 10 of Cups in the upright means. Okay, it means family, it means love and support, and that sort of stuff, right? It's all about family and love and support. But when it comes this way, it definitely means that family unity, that love and support, that community, that commitment is greatly lacking. Upside, if it's upright, it also means commitment. So there was definitely a lack of commitment. There was definitely a lack of that family unity, that sort of thing. And Suzanne was very much aware of that, absolutely aware of that. She knew that the clock was ticking, but just... it's so sad. It's so heartbreaking. Okay, I've got a whole bunch over here. So first, and they're all upright. I mean, whatchamacall, in the reverse. So I'm going to take this bunch that fell first. The top one was the Hangman, okay? And then I had, oh, this was upright. This is the Page of Swords, okay? Let's do that so we can move this, right? And then we had that came out in the end. We had the Knight of Swords upright, okay? And then we had the this to me looks like the Queen of Swords. So a lot of swords energy. Oh my goodness. Phew. Okay. So we got the 10 of Cups in reverse, which means that Suzanne knew there was another affair. She knew that he was having an affair, and there was a lack of breaking down of that family unity, commitment, that happiness, and that structure was gone with the Hangman for sure, right? This is looking at things from a different perspective. Actually, it was this way, so it was upside down. So the Hangman is all about looking at things from a different perspective. It's about a period of rest and being in limbo and seeing things from another person's point of view. So so for sure, this is how the Hangman should be, number 12, but it came in the opposite, so upside down. So what this means to me, that she couldn't see things beyond what was in front of her. She was unable to let it rest. She was unable to like turn a blind eye. she was unable to do that because there was definitely some drama going on there, and she just couldn't avoid it. She couldn't turn away and look at it from a different perspective. She couldn't turn away and say, oh, it's all good. She was unable to accept it. So Suzanne was unable to accept this. And why should she? Because you've been married for so long, and now he's stepping out of the marriage. That's hard for anybody to accept and look at things from a different perspective, right? I will tell you though, the way I look at things, as much as she was afraid of him, because he's a very one of those, at least in his head, he thinks that he's one of those very macho guys, and that sort of, I'm the man of the house type of thing. Regardless of the fact that energy of his might have been a little stifling for her, she still loved him nevertheless. She really did. But anyway, moving on, we got the Page of Swords, right? So this is gossiping, spying, prying eyes. It's all about, we want to see the truth. We want to see what's going on inside, that sort of stuff. I have a feeling Suzanne's friend, very close friend of hers, or whoever she was close with, who she was confiding with, definitely had an inkling that Barry was stepping out of the committed relationship. Anyway, and then you have the Knight of Swords, right? So this is a change in the lifestyle. Gossiping, fast talking person, somebody who's like very bullheaded type of energy, just charging forth and will not stop to think or give anybody else or listen to anybody else's perspective. It's all about my perspective, and I see. So she definitely did feel like whoever this other individual is that Barry is kind of having an affair with, and I can rest assured he is. I feel so confidently about, she matched Barry at that level, okay? She was able to match his what's his thing? His aggressiveness. She was equally as aggressive, and she could match it, but she was very smart about it. It wasn't just hormones or whatever that was controlling, and her aggressiveness didn't come from a place of ego. It came from a place of being smart and being street smart to be able to match this guy, because she had ulterior motives, that is for sure. And then we have the Queen of Swords, right? It's a very self-sufficient person, a person who can take care of herself, who can manage her life, her surroundings, her that sort of thing. Very, very capable, and like I said, not afraid to call it. I mean, she's not afraid to go, okay, off with your head, go type of thing. She wasn't afraid to do that, but she didn't do it from a place of ego. I mean, she won't do it from I'm talking in the past tense, it's present tense. She's the kind of person who wouldn't do things like that from a place of ego. She's very smart, and Suzanne for sure doesn't have that street smartness. I hope I'm making sense. I don't know how else to explain it. Suzanne was not street smart, unfortunately. So, and then we have Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, right? What is the Ace of Pentacles? It's something new. It's like in the traditional tarot, it's like a raise, a promotion, new investments, new income, something new, right? And this is definitely in the reverse. To me, the Ace of Pentacles being reversed over here, I feel like whatever this new trajectory is that he was planning on, he knew will not come to fruition if Suzanne continued to live. So definitely she was going to be blocking this new opportunity for him to go off and do his stuff, do whatever he wanted to do with whoever he wanted to do. So that's what I feel. Now, okay, so let's do this then. Let's one more thing I want to say. This is a very scorpionic energy over here. The swords, I feel like It's very harsh, very Scorpio, very Libran energy. I wouldn't be surprised if that Barry's lady friend or whoever, that, you know, if she was a Scorpio. I strongly feel that she was a Scorpio. Definitely feel so. So we have Aquarius. Let me show you. Aquarius. We have Venus. Okay. And we have the number 3. Can you see that? Number 3. So, I'm sorry, not Aquarius. What am I even saying? This is Aquarius. I'm sorry, this isn't Aquarius. Give me 1 second. Let me see where the number 3 falls. Where is my little chart? This is Libra. Where's my chart? It's not Aquarius, you guys. I apologize because I was looking at it from this angle. It's Libra. So, where is my number 3? He was born October 17th, right? So, October 17th puts him... Is he a Libra? Let me get my little chart out here. Oh! I got so many things here. I don't want this to fall. Please don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Thank you. Let me see. Where are we at? So, Scorpio. Okay, so definitely he's a Libra. So, what's his name? 1017. So, Barry is definitely a Libra. And the third house from Libra. So, Libra 1, 2, 3 is Sagittarius. And I definitely feel that we have what you call, where's that new moon? I had written it down, y'all. There we go. Here we have a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on May 26th. Lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on May 26th. And we had the number 3, right? So, and he's a Libra. And we had Venus. So definitely this is related to his emotions. Definitely whatever this situation is, watch out for May 26th, or a couple of days before or a couple of days after. There is something that is going to come to light with regards to this case. I have a feeling Suzanne's body, I hope to God she's still here. I truly hope to God that I'm wrong and she's here and she, you know, she comes back home and safe and everything is fine. But like I said, I'm just going to go with what I feel. I think we're past that point. I feel that she will be recovered, but only to be laid to rest. So definitely lunar eclipses are all about lunar. Of course, it's a moon, it's feminine energy. Eclipses is eliminating something. And the third house, Sagittarius, is Barry Morphew's third house. Let me see what the third house stands for. Third house is immediate environment, communication, that sort of short trips, that sort of stuff. So definitely I feel that she is going to be found, but only to be laid to rest shortly. So watch out for May 26th, because for sure something, couple of days before, couple of days after, something significant regarding this case is going to pop up. And again, with eclipses, sometimes, you know, the energies run for a good 3 months after as well. So watch out, okay? So May, June, July. So that's what I'm saying there. And then let's go pull out some cards for... I have a feeling that this lady, whatever her name is, I don't know. But you know what? Maybe I could. Hang on, find that out. Let me put these away. Oh gosh. All right. Hold on, you guys. Let me just get these things sorted out. Otherwise, my cards will be all over the place. Excuse me. Before I go into anything further, let me see what alphabet. I have F, E, wait, B, L, and O. So clearly whoever this is, there should be some significance to the alphabets or letters BL, which we know Barry Lee, but I'm not saying it's just that. It could be anything else. The letter F, and as in Frank, and the letter O as in Oscar. So anybody who has a first name, last name type of thing with these things would definitely be significant. Of course, BL is Barry Lee. If M had popped out, I would have almost lost it, because that would have been Barry Lee Morphew. So anyway, that lady, I believe, whoever this lady is, I don't think for sure that I'm going to do one more thing. What did I get? F, B, let me see, F and O, right? Because B and E was for Barry. I'm going to do one more thing. Okay, let's do. Spirit guides and guides, please show me clearly. Please show me clearly. Does the name of the lady who helped Barry start with F? Show me clearly. If the lady who helped Barry in murdering Suzanne, does her name start with F? Next question. Did a female whose name starts with F help Barry in murdering Suzanne? Thank you. So I strongly feel that that person's name starts with an F. Okay. Please show me if anybody whose name starts with O has anything to do with Suzanne Morphew's death. Is anybody whose name starts with O has anything to do with Suzanne Morphew's death? Please show me clearly. If anybody whose name starts with O has anything to do with Suzanne Morphew's death. Thank you. So that's a no for sure. So I don't know how the letter O fits into this. It could be a place, it could be a person, I don't know. So I'm going to leave that at that because my pendulum said no. That was that question. Okay. So I'm going to get these cards and see what they have to say. Please show me what I need to know about Barry Morphew. and his guilt in murdering Suzanne. Okay, the child I was meant to be. Okay, is this me? Okay, and atonement. Let me just not do my interpretation of that. Let me read from the book that the author has, because you'll be amazed. Let's see what number 8 says. So this one, right? It says, an instant of clarity is the light I needed. This is little darkness, and there is little darkness in this card. It is a card of connection with ourselves. So many times it feels like a dream. It's fleeting, uncertain, yet clear. The moment you close your hand to grasp it, it turns into fairy light and disappears. But it remains as a lingering smell and ephemeral feeling of light and peaches and blossoms. It is faith, it is hope, it is a warm smile at the other side of the forest of smoke and mirrors. We can be whole again, we can be pure again, we can be happy again. No matter what we did, we can. Just know this is a gift of light among the cruel darkness. It brings no road, sometimes no solace, but it can become a seed of hope, a wind of change, a place for safety in the storm. Even if it's gone, it was definitely here. Now, the thing it says is an instant of clarity is the light I needed. So I feel like it could have been that hope at the dream that he wanted to have something new that led him to these actions, and that was all that was kind of predominant in his mind and clouding his mind. And he hoped that if he eliminated her, it would make things easy and he could get on with his life. I really think that's what this means. It was that hope that it was easy to get rid of her, nobody would find out, and then it would be quick and easy. It'll be one and done type of thing. And then we have, is this me? Let's see what it says. I cannot recognize myself, but I'm still me. It says, I cannot remember the road that led me here. How can I see the road ahead? So I feel that definitely he is questioning himself now in hindsight. Yeah, well, right, no? I mean, once he's, oh, Bernie, don't pull my wires. Once he's been caught and he's kind of like, I can't believe I did this. And I'm sure he's going to claim that in a fit of passion or rage he did it and whatever. I'm sure he's going to claim that. You watch. And then we have 31, atonement. Oh, well, need I read it? I mean, that's definitely very clearly he's going to atone for his, where is number 31? Okay. Accepting the full burden of responsibility, the fair as well as the unfair, with no discount. Wow. So accepting, so yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a choice. He has to accept his responsibility or his role in Suzanne's, disappearance, correct? That's what I feel. I mean, like, does he have a choice? He doesn't, because he's been caught. So he definitely has to accept his whatever you call it. So that's as far as that is concerned. I just wanted to read it from the book and not put my own spin on it or read intuitively, just so, well. So let me ask another question. So my question is, Tell me about Suzanne's energy when this went down. Tell me about Suzanne's energy when this went down. Tap into Suzanne's energy when this went down. Oh my goodness. Y'all, just so you know, like it's thundering over here. We have lightning and thunder and a heavy rainstorm going on, and my big old Saint Bernard has kind of squished himself behind my chair and the wall, and he's kind of terrified. But anyway, so Suzanne's energy, hiding your true self, okay? And then we have parasite, okay? And anger and chains. I'm going to say that she definitely was able to hide her true emotions, and I see this two people here. You see that? I definitely feel that this could represent her two daughters even, because they're both clearly female and they're both wearing the same colored robes. I feel like Suzanne was fighting hard to shield the kids from the reality and the seriousness of the situation, and she was also trying to hide her true self, hide her true feelings and emotions, and trying to kind of tug along. Like I said, I truly feel that instinctively she knew something terrible was going to happen, but she didn't know how to extract herself from this whole situation, from the claws of chains that Barry bound her in. So I truly feel she was trying to hide her emotions from people, and I have a strong feeling that just one person who she is very close to, I definitely feel it's a friend, not the one who we all think it is, but it is somebody else that she was confiding in a little, but other than that, she was trying to maintain that facade of I have the perfect life. So definitely she was hiding herself, and she was also hiding the reality and the seriousness of the situation from the kids. She was shielding the kids. Parasite. She did for sure feel like whoever this other individual was, who Barry was all into, was really a parasite. Suzanne knows, I don't know whether I should use present or past tense. Well, I have a feeling she's past. Suzanne knew who this other woman was for sure, and Suzanne felt that she was a parasite. Suzanne definitely felt that that other woman was a parasite. So there were subtle signs, man, that this fellow was up to no good and he was trying all these shenanigans for sure. Now we have anger and chains. Like, do I need to explain it? My question was, what were the energies of Suzanne? What was her energy when all this happened? So she definitely felt a lot of anger. She definitely felt that she was bound in chains, that she couldn't break free. I have a feeling that Suzanne for sure was okay. I'm going to say something here, put it out there, and we'll see if it's I feel strongly about it. I feel that Suzanne, a couple of months before she went missing or she passed, she went out shopping, and I truly feel that she might have bought some artwork that she was drawn to. It was very dark, the artwork, okay, that she was drawn to, and she felt like that was her life, and she bought that artwork, okay. I also feel, okay, if her kids are watching, or anybody who's on, who's close to Suzanne, who has access to her things, please go, and this is intuitive reading, please go, or scrying, or whatever you call it. These are, oh my goodness, there goes lightning and thunder. So this is, that scared me. Okay, the message I'm getting is that Suzanne has left something in one of her handbags. Okay, please go and check her wardrobe, her closet, or whatever. I don't know what handbag. In one of her handbags, that she used fairly often, she has left something in there that could be a big clue to, or could help in this investigation, could help quite a bit. So if anybody's listening, please, no harm done, right? And just going and checking in one of her handbags. There's a small piece of paper or something. I don't know if it's a receipt or what, but it's a small piece of paper. And there is something on that, written on that, it's not printed, so it's not a receipt. I see writing in blue ink that there's something on a piece of paper that's just kind of in that handbag and nobody see. And this was a couple of months ago when she bought this artwork. So if anybody can look into that, who knows what might come of it, right? Worst case scenario, that there's nothing. Best case scenario, there is something in that bag, in that piece of paper that could help the investigation even further. Okay, anger and chains. Y'all, this card, man, I kid you not, it has popped up so many times when I have done readings for Suzanne Morphew. It blows my mind. Definitely. Let me read from the book for this now, what it says. 29, because it's been popping up so much. Where'd it go? It's force channeled outside, unreasonable, undirected, but powerful. I've got to break free. I want to be free. Anger is not the road to clarity. It is not a controlled effort or a cold dish. It is raw, primal, explosive. It is the loss of reason, the loss of restraint, a bomb burning bright in black color, a wax seal carefully crafted to be immediately broken. But anger is also freedom. How can you break a single thread woven with a million others? How can you unfetter yourself from a bad situation, letting all the rest unchanged? It doesn't work like that. When you need to break free, you need to shake and shout, and more things will be broken than just what you want to hurt. They are like a bundle. You can target, but you cannot choose. Break many to break one. Save one to save many. Oh my God, y'all, I'm not making that stuff up. What did I say earlier? I felt that with that other card. Where's that other card? Let me find it. With that card, I feel like she was definitely protecting these kids. So, and like I said earlier as well, she definitely wanted to get away from the situation. She just didn't know how to extract herself without causing more chaos and drama and angering this fellow even further. Because for sure she was. Whew. Do I have? No, this is the one. I didn't know if I wanted to get out another one of those cards. Let's ask some more questions. Oh. Can you please show me what energies are surrounding the female who helped Barry Morphew? Can somebody please help me, my spirit guides, my ascended masters, show me what energy is surrounding the female who helped Barry Morphew. Revenge. Okay, today for tomorrow, a trade-off, right? Triumph of lies. Okay, I'm not going to look at the book, I'm just going to read it. Definitely this individual was seeking revenge. Now remember, I told you in that first layout of those cards or second layout of those cards, I said she is very street smart and Suzanne was not. This lady can match Barry Morphew in that aggressiveness level. Like she can match his energy. Suzanne was more submissive, I would feel. She was more the giver and the person who was more mutable energy. She had a more mutable energy. She definitely wasn't a leader. And she was happy. I mean, that was her nature. Like she was fine. But this woman, she can meet his energy levels and be just as aggressive as Barry. But she does it not because of an ego. She does it because she has ulterior motives. I remember I said that in that previous reading, and definitely I feel that it's something that has been going on for a while, and at some point in time, somewhere, somehow, I feel that either Barry or Suzanne or both together ticked her off, and ever since then she has plotted and planned to basically destroy that. She really doesn't give a flip about Barry, this woman. She for her it's just revenge. It's like satisfaction of knowing you did that to me, now I'm doing this to you to put you in your place, to show you my true power. So definitely it's all about revenge, and it's today for tomorrow, right? This is all about the here and now. Okay, I'm doing this for the here and now so that I can get something out of this later, right? It's a trade-off, and it's almost mirroring that oneself, right? You can read this card any number of different ways, but the way I look at it is definitely there is a trade-off. I'm doing this because that happened, then I'm doing this now, or I'm doing this for the instant gratification and I really don't care about the future. Or she could also be thinking, I'm setting up my base or setting up the groundwork for my happiness tomorrow. And then it says triumph of lies. So we all know, I mean, just reading what this means is, it's just a bunch of lies. It's falsity, it's falsehood, it's like temporary, but let me go ahead and, I don't know why I keep putting it back in the box when I'm using it so much. 23. There is no white night, but there can be a black storm woven by fallen angels. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do 32. It says, I wanted some, I wanted later. So definitely it's greed. Hope is in the present. It's the brick we use to build the future on. So it's like, you know, doing something now, like I said, building something now for the future, right? So definitely this woman has ulterior motives. It's been planned. I wouldn't be surprised if she has been whispering in Barry's ears or indirectly setting scenarios up such that he started thinking and doing this. So or plotting this. Triumph of lies. If something hurts me, I change myself so it can stop. Not all that glitters is gold. Emptiness is felt when there is nothing under the dress. Wow. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, this is what I think. Let me know in the comment section if any of y'all like feel that any of this makes sense. One other thing I want to say, and is I want to, I can't find that book. When I did the readings, I had made note of it. Let me see if it's here. I don't know whether I did it for Suzanne Morphew. I don't know if that's here or, hang on. Or if it's, or if I had done it for, the other case that has intrigued me, okay, for Michelle Lloyd. Is that correct? I had made, I don't know where that is. Okay, I'm gonna have to find it. It's in one of my books. I have like notepads lying all over the place and I have to find them. One thing I also picked up when I was doing one of my scrying thingies was that I saw a stone, like a stone wall, like made out of the stones that, you know, they like a stone parapet wall, but it's not neat and nice and cemented. It's like hand put together by hand, right? The stones stacked on top of one another like that to make a slightly that shape of a parapet wall. I saw that, And the one thing that kept popping up was stone, 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 stone. And then I saw a bunch of other stones that were or rocks or stones, whatever you call them, bigger ones that were lying around in random. And I don't know if that has anything to do with this, but definitely a parapet wall kind of thing. It's kind of stones stacked one on top of each other. Those are not that neatly cut, symmetrical stones. These are those odd, weird stones that have just been stacked one on top of each other. And then at the back, there's like a, so you have the stone wall, and at the back, the earth goes sloping up, and there's some trees over there. That's what I saw. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it has any correlation to, you know, where they might want to search with regards to finding Suzanne or what. I don't know. But that's what I found. And I want to ask, do Suzanne's kids know what really happened to her? Do Suzanne's children know what really happened to her? Do Suzanne's daughters know what really happened to her? Do Suzanne's daughters know what really happened to her? Please show me clearly. Do Suzanne's daughters know what really happened to her? Do Suzanne's daughters know what really happened to their mother? Do Suzanne's daughters know what really happened to their mother? Do Suzanne's daughters know what really happened to their mother? Show me clearly. Show me clearly, do Suzanne's daughters know what really happened to their mother? Thank you. This to me is a very weak yes, because if it is a really strong yes, it would swing quite a bit, you know. And the fact that it is swinging very mildly or slightly north-south, I feel like it's a weak yes. That is how I read it. So I would say that the daughters kind of sort of know. They have a kind of a odd feeling that, you know, we know what happened to mom or what really happened to her, but they are unable to kind of, they're not sure of it, but they definitely have a feeling that they know what happened to their mom. And I will tell you, the younger daughter will probably be the one who's going to step forward and say something or show something that's going to blow things up even more. The younger daughter, not so much the older one, but the younger one. That's what I feel. I'm going to stop at this. Oh my gosh, it's already an hour. Okay, thank you. I will post this and let me know if any of y'all, like, you know, want to see more of such tarot readings. And I think I'm going to post one more of what's her name, Michelle Lloyd, because she's been missing for a while, and the case has come to a complete standstill. So maybe I'll do one for that as well. Thank you. Much love to you guys. I'm also going to be posting videos for the next couple of weeks. What's the date today? Oh yeah, my phone. I'm going to be putting up videos for, let me see the dates. I just want to, I should have known this. I'm going to be doing videos that will start from 15th, oh sorry, from Sunday the 16th to May 31st. So I'm going to be posting those videos up shortly. I'm still working on some of them. So it's going to be a second half of May type of a video. And please leave your comments. I would love to hear from y'all. And thank you guys. Take care. Bye.